People talk about when they get off Ozempic or they get off Wegovy, they tend to gain the weight back.
It's a tool like any other tool.
Yeah.
And if you rely upon that one tool, that can be problematic, right? My thought, and I think the thought behind this was, listen, most people that are overweight or diabetic have a tendency to overeat. And because of the mechanism of action of this medication, it slows down peristalsis or gut motility.
Okay.
So the food that you eat stays in the digestive tract longer. You don't have to eat as frequently or as much. The other side of that, though, is that the food that you eat, because it's in the GI tract longer, it's also in the small intestine where the absorption takes place a lot longer. So you absorb a lot more of the nutrients of the food. The quality of food that you put in the system makes a world of difference, and you absorb more of it. And I kind of tuned into that because I follow the labs in patients, and I would see like they haven't changed their vitamin D, but their levels way high, their thyroid, all of the hormones I'd put them on, everything's improving. And I thought, oh shit, that's because they're absorbing more of it.
Yeah.
Right? So I could titrate doses and stuff. But back to the main question, it's intended to teach people to eat a smaller amount of food, right? The other mechanism of action is because I have a theory, and there's probably science to validate this, but I think people that have a tendency to overeat have an imbalance of their gut hormones. More ghrelin, hunger, less leptin. So they already started at an imbalance, and now this medication balances them or tilts it to more satiation. So ghrelin makes you hungry, leptin says you're full or satiated, right? And so they kind of start off either in a balance of a normal person or a little bit in the satiated side, so they don't feel hungry.